Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be looking at another product from CarlinKit. They sent me out this T-box basic. We're going to plug it in the truck and it's going to turn the screen into an Android tablet. Now if you're just wanting a device for wireless CarPlay, I would recommend just getting the CarlinKit 3.0. There's a 4.0 and a 5.0. So check those out if you're just wanting wireless CarPlay. I've been riding around with this box in the truck for a few weeks. That way I can actually test it out and give you my honest review on it. Let's first go ahead, jump in the truck and show you what this thing can do. So here's the box. You want to plug it into the USB-C or your normal USB, and you've also got some inside this compartment if you want to hide the box. When you first start the truck up, you're going to see this come on the screen, and it takes about 10 seconds or so to load. And now we are at our home screen. When you plug it in for the first time, it's actually not going to be the right screen resolution, but that's okay. What it does is it picks it up automatically, it reboots, and then it comes up and it'll look correct. So the first thing I recommend doing when you get this is go ahead and update it. So you'll take that micro SD card, stick it in the device, and then it will automatically come up on the screen for you to update. So you'll get this, it'll be a pop-up screen, you're just going to hit yes, and now the system will upgrade. So right now the system's rebooting. It takes 3 to 5 minutes and then it'll come back up and the CarPlay should light up green. Now that the upgrade is complete and we're back to the home screen, go ahead and take out that SD card so that doesn't keep popping up on the screen. So let's hit no. I'm gonna take that card out right now. All right, the next thing you wanna do is go ahead and connect to Wi-Fi. And I'm already connected, so you would go there, make sure it's on, and then make sure you connect to your either home Wi-Fi or you can connect to your hotspot on your phone. Let me go ahead and show you this home screen. So you've got this little dot here that you can kind of move around. This is kind of your way to get back to this screen. So you hit the home. If you're on any other application, it'll bring you back here. So another thing you need to know about this button right there, that will clear all your applications, almost like having an iPhone and swiping up on the applications to close them out. So that's what that's for. And then there's this little rocket ship that's right there and it's on the home screen. You use that and that will clear processes that run in the background and help speed the system up. Let me show you a little bit of navigation. So if I'm to hit the home screen on the truck, it's going to bring you back to the truck home screen. If you hit the CarPlay, it will take you back to this Android software screen. And then if you hit car, it'll also take you back to the truck screen. Now if you want to do CarPlay, it's called this autokit. So you'll hit autokit. And it'll take a little bit to connect for the first time, but once it's connected, it'll go back and forth pretty quick. So now that I've got that pulled up, you can see that you have CarPlay. Now when we want to get back to the Android screen, we're just going to simply hit car. And now we're back. So I'll show you how fast it is now when you hit AutoKit. It goes right back to there, and then you're going to hit car again to get out of that. Now let's talk about the apps. You've got YouTube and you've got some Disney Plus, Netflix, TikTok. Those are the certain apps that are preloaded on the system. So you do want to go into the Play Store and update those. And while you're in there, you could grab some more apps, whichever ones you want. They say not to add too many though, because it could slow the system down. So what you would do is go ahead and search YouTube. Now I've already updated this YouTube app, but you would see update there. Just go ahead and grab that update and it should run better. So if you want to get out of the Play Store, you'll just simply hit that dot and hit home. So what I like to do is when I'm going between apps, I want to go ahead and clear that. That way it kind of closes the Play Store out. And then I'm going to go ahead and hit YouTube. So you'll see it populate. Let's go ahead and go to my channel. Let's check it out. So now that we've got my channel pulled up, we can scroll down, like some videos, and probably just go ahead and subscribe. I mean, why not? We're already here, right? So if you scroll down, we can go ahead and play a video. So there's my newest one before this one. So it pulls up fine. You've got some audio control. You can turn it up, turn it down. And then when you exit out of it, you click down here. It'll continue to play right here, but you just exit out of that. So this works kind of just like YouTube would, and it seems to be pretty responsive. So we can hit videos, it goes to that, and shorts, playlists. So pretty cool. So this seems to work fine with YouTube. Let's go ahead and check out some other apps. So I'm going to hit this and I'm going to hit that to exit out. And then like I said, I always like to close out what I was using. All right, let's scroll over to the right, pull up some Disney Plus. While that's loading, I want to say I noticed in the YouTube, it seemed like the lip sync was off a little bit. Not a huge deal, but it bothers me a little bit, but the lip sync is off a little bit. All right, we've got Disney Plus pulled up. Let's select Marvel and scroll up a little bit. Maybe Iron Man. And it's loading. So now we got to scroll up and hit play. All right, so it is playing the movie. Let's go ahead and scroll through it a little bit. All right, cool deal. Scroll through it a little bit more.
Surfaces as you wish.
So you've got surround sound in the truck now. Pretty cool. All right, let's get out of this before we run into any copyright issues. So I'm going to back out of that. So that worked fine. Let's go ahead and try another app. And then close that out. So I don't have Netflix ever since they started cracking down on sharing accounts. But anyways, we've got that pulled up. You would sign in and then type in your stuff, and you should be able to watch some Netflix in your truck. So let me exit out of that. So you do have TikTok as well. Not going to really show that because I don't want to deal with any copyright issues. So, but yes, I mean, these apps are working and they seem to be working fine. All right, so there you go. I wanted to show it to you, show it off a little bit, and show you what it's capable of. This box does do everything that it says it will, but it's an Android device. It's going to have some issues. All right, let's talk about the CarPlay. So one of the things I noticed was the steering wheel buttons didn't always work. So when you try to hang up, it wouldn't necessarily always hang up the phone. You'd have to touch the screen and then it would hang up. I also noticed when I would throw it in reverse and I was on the phone, sometimes the audio would cut back to the phone and it would not be in the truck anymore. So that was kind of weird. And sometimes when I would be on the phone, the audio wasn't terrible, but every once in a while it would have a little bit of a crackle in it. All right, let's talk about the streaming. The YouTube, the Disney Plus, I did notice a problem with the lip sync. So that bothers me a little bit, but it's not terrible. A thing I also noticed about the apps was sometimes they work really perfect, they work flawlessly, but then the next day, sometimes it'll be laggy and sometimes they won't always operate correctly. And it's probably going to have these issues because it's the lower model. It's not going to have as much RAM in it as if you were to buy a higher model. It's kind of like going and buying a $400 computer at the store. It's not going to be near as good as if you buy a $1,000 computer. It's not going to have the best hardware components that money can buy. So I did reach out to CarlinKit, and they said if you are having an issue, what you need to do is there's a place to send a log file from the device to them, and their engineering team will look into it and hopefully address that issue on the next update. All right, let me give you my final thoughts on this product. I personally would not recommend buying the lower model. I would spend the extra money and get the faster, smoother, higher model. That way you're not having any headaches with it sometimes not working all the time. So I do like this. It does do what it says it does. I just think that the higher model would probably run better. And the higher model runs on Android 12. This runs on Android 11. But if you're wanting something around this price point, it does work, but it's not flawless. Anything that runs on Android is not going to be flawless. That's why I switched to iPhone, and you probably should have a long time ago if you're still hanging around with those Samsungs. And anyway, all right, well, there you have it. I hope you enjoyed my overview and my review on this product. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you hit the thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed already, go ahead and do so. Until next time, we'll see y'all.